Hi, morning, or I don't know, good night. I'm not sure. I just went to bed about an hour ago and I've snoozed for half an hour. So in total, I probably had about 40 minutes sleep. And it's about 2 a.m. and I'm getting up because I'm getting on a flight. I'm going to Portugal. I'm really excited. It's a solo trip and I'll take you along. So for now, join me in sleep deprivation. I'm gonna do my shower now because I just crashed when I came home last night. And then I still haven't packed and I need to leave in an hour. So we're gonna do that. And yeah, head to the airport.
Successfully packed just about in time, and then I was ready to go with all my layers. And I took the National Express to get to Stansted Airport. I surprisingly didn't fall asleep, but I was sleep deprived throughout. So that's going to be a trend on this trip, you will see. So I caffeinated, of course. I don't really function without coffee, and then got on my surprisingly on time Ryanair flight. And it was a beautiful, beautiful sunrise. So I made sure to take many videos of that and absorb it with my eyes too. And then landed in Lisbon, and it was already feeling much warmer, which I was very happy about. There was sun. It felt like end of summer, and it was December. I took the metro to then get to the center of Lisbon from the airport, and luckily the metro just reaches the airport on one of the lines. I then decided to just walk to my Airbnb. It was still about 20 minutes from the station I got to, and Lisbon was stunning. I was in love, as you will hear later. I am in love. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna say. It looks absolutely beautiful, and the colors and the architecture. It's got many influences from everywhere. It's kind of like a mix of a bit of Italy, a bit of Middle East. It's just stunning. I loved it. So I roamed around for a bit. I went to the center and then I went to see the sea in a little bit. And here's one of the main squares. There are many squares there actually. That's right next to the waves and a lot of seagulls. I love seagulls, if you didn't know. So here's a very long video of seagulls. Then there are a lot of steps. In Lisbon, it's very hilly. If you've not been there yourself, that's why there are a lot of trams going up and down, because obviously if you have any mobility issues, you wouldn't be able to get around otherwise. So yeah, it was leg day every day. And then there's Pink Street, which was just painted pink, as you may have guessed. First mulled wine of the season that I had was in this Christmas market as I was waiting for my guide for a free walking tour by someone local to Lisbon. We had a small group, which was nice because everyone had time to ask questions, roamed around Lisbon, and it was an amazing tour. And then we ended on the top of the hill with this beautiful view.
Hello, I'm doing the old school thing of holding the camera in my hand while vlogging, but I'm now in my Airbnb and it's really, really nice one. I had a full day of exploring Lisbon. I'm absolutely exhausted, functioning on no sleep. So I think my plan now is I've made myself some bread with butter. Did I even make it? I just put butter on bread and I'm gonna have this nice mango drink that I got from a random shop around the corner. It was the only one open, so I just took what I could, and yeah, and then I'm gonna have a shower and go to bed because tomorrow I booked myself a full day trip to the Pena Castle. I might be mispronouncing it, but it's the beautiful castle that's like bright yellow in the middle of a stunning park. So I'm going there tomorrow, and it's an 8 a.m. start. So I need to catch up on sleep. Also, I thought I'd give you my first impressions of Lisbon as a solo female traveler. As you can see, not every place feels safe, but Lisbon really has been feeling quite safe to me, which I appreciate a lot because it's one of the key things that I consider when I go somewhere alone. So the whole day I've been exploring and I've had no issues, which I'm so happy about because recently I've just been having kind of bad luck in, being catcalled and stuff like that, which should never happen, I mean, but it does. So I've had a bit of a bad streak. So I'm really glad to finally have, a nice trip where it's not happening and I can actually, in a relaxed way, look around, do my sightseeing and not be bothered by anyone. So that's been good. And also, Lisbon is stunning. It's been on my list of places to go for years and years. So I'm so happy to be here finally. And it's really cozy, like really picturesque. Like wherever you look, there's just something photo worthy. And I found it really difficult not to constantly be with my phone taking photos in every single direction because it's just really pretty and it is warmer than London, which is a big plus. So I've even managed to get some t-shirt time in today. Not to say that that's the usual temperature. I think it was just a sunny hour that I got, but still very happy about that in December. That's not bad at all. So yeah, so far I'm really enjoying it. I just need to catch up on sleep and then be fully ready for tomorrow. I think it's gonna be very nice and I'm excited.
And up I get at a much earlier hour than my body would have without an alarm. But it was really nice to see Lisbon just quiet and peaceful with practically no one around. But I met my guide and the group that I was gonna spend the day with, and we first went to Pena Castle, which is located near Sintra, one of the towns, but also a national park. And it was insanely beautiful. I don't even have the words to properly describe it, but the stunning yellow and the red and the fog kind of just added to the ambiance. So yeah, I really loved how majestic it looked, and we went around the castle as well, saw some of the rooms, and yeah, it was just gorgeous. It was really, really nice, and learned a lot as well from the guide. And we had some time to roam around as well, so I just went to see all the little corners and everything, all the beautiful tiles and the colors. And it was really windy. I'll let you listen. Here's some ASMR for you there. But yeah, it was a very windy and kind of rainy day outside. It improved later, so we got semi-lucky. But yeah, there was a chapel, there was a Christmas tree, but it was time to go to the next place. And the next place was Sintra, the actual town, next to the castle. So we went there and it was really cozy, really nice. We had a bit of time to walk around freely by ourselves as well. And I went to get a pastel de nata, of course. It was my first one of the trip. I am ashamed I waited that long. I went to this cute bakery, which I think is famous for being the oldest, but might be a lie. Fact check me, please. So I got myself the second mulled wine. Actually, no, coffee and a mulled wine of the trip. And then I just had all of that yummy stuff with this view. The view was stunning. It was really beautiful outside. Yeah, steps, of course, steps everywhere. And then, yeah, I loved this shot. It kind of looked like there was just fog in the clouds. It was actually from nuts being roasted. But yeah, then it was time for lunch. Ignore the flickering lights, but it was very yummy. And we had very wholesome chats with the group. And then we went to the most western point of continental Europe. And it was basically a cliff edge with stunning scenery, lots of waves, and there was a lighthouse. And I love nature. I wish I had more time there. It was really beautiful, but also very touristy. Even though it's not exactly season, I think it was quite full for the time we visited. Yeah, beautiful though. My God, look at that. Look at that rock. Damn. Stunning. Love it. Could watch for a very, very long time. And yeah, I'll just let you listen to the waves for a bit. Then the next stop was Cascais. It's a seaside town, and it's one of those, like the towns where people go for holiday. Kind of reminded me of Brighton in the UK, or like those cute seaside towns. Had some free time there as well, and I went to get ice cream, and it was so yummy. It was passion fruit and cinnamon, and I've never had cinnamon flavored ice cream before. So I just tried to absorb those flavors and really eternalize them in my stomach. And I just sat on a cute bench and had my ice cream with a view. Then it was time to go back. It flew by, really. I wish we had more time in each place, but there's only this much daylight, really. So yeah, our guide drove us back to Lisbon, and Lisbon was looking very Christmassy, and there was a tree in the main square, and I found some live music, which I loved.
Hello. I don't know if you can hear the music in the background, but I'm staying in this hilly part of Lisbon called Alfama, and it's basically the places where cars can't get to. So there are little trams that go up the hill, the famous view of Lisbon that everyone has seen. So I had an amazing day today. I can't even explain how happy I am that I went on this tour, and you will have seen all the views and the stuff we got to do. And I got really lucky, firstly with the guide, and secondly with the group that I was part of.
Just a very quick pause to say that I booked my tour with Inside Lisbon. I wish this was sponsored. Please, Inside Lisbon, if you ever want to gift me a tour, I will be there. But for now, I'm just going to leave their website below. And genuinely, I had a great experience.
So I'm back to my Airbnb now, and also probably should do like a mini room tour. So kitchen, and then all my stuff there, and then bed there. Tour done. But yeah, I have arrived. I did a stupid thing and I didn't get enough sleep last night, so I'm sleep deprived 2 days in a row. So I think my plan tonight is to just go to bed early. I got myself some noodles on the way. I know it's not very Portuguese of me, but I've had a lot of Portuguese food throughout the past 2 days, so I felt justified just getting something quick. Yeah, I'm gonna shower, I'm gonna get myself a nice tea, eat my food, and watch some Netflix, and then I'm gonna sleep.
So the next day, you're gonna think I'm mad. I did a whole trip by train to watch some waves. So I first took the tram because I really wanted to, and I still have some allowance on my basically travel card. It's the most popular route that I took, 28, goes through the center of the city. Then I caught the train and I went back to Cascais because I read some reviews and it had some really nice wave spots, and I really wanted to just watch the sea. So along the route, I mean, obviously it's already stunning, but it only gets better. And yeah, soon after I got to the city, I literally had 1 hour to get myself some waves. So I walked and walked, and then I went to this place called Boca Inferno, and translates as the Bay of Hell. And it was stunning. But then it gets better because along my way back to the train, I saw this. And then it was the same walk back that I did yesterday. So I got to see the center again and took the train back. Thankfully, it was all on time. So I got to Lisbon, took the metro, and eventually got to the airport. The airport was looking very Christmassy. You'll see a close up in a sec. Yeah, I love these little trees. But it wouldn't be a Ryanair flight if it was not delayed. So it took me 3 hours longer than it should have, but got myself back to the UK.
But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this vlog. It's not my usual to do travel content, but it feels nice to do something different, and I do want to diversify a little bit what my channel has in it. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.